you gotta do. Let's go get it now. Let me get that. Let me get that, nigga. Ain't playing. Let me get that. Let me get that. Don't make me start spreading. Let me get that.
Thank you again for tuning in to Real Talk 101, the Gangsters channel. Now listen, man. I just was like coming up upon something concerning this Juneteenth. And I just want you all, I want you to step back and take a look at what I'm about to tell you. I want you to observe the people I mentioned. I want you to observe the quickness of people moving. And I want you to see all the propaganda that is pacifying us. Now, here is Miss Sheila Jackson, Congresswoman. And yet, I want you to look at this. And in my last couple videos, I was explaining to y'all, it's funny how you can give us removing, like you giving us things that we're not asking for. And those things that they're giving us is irrelevant to the cause, to the plight, to the marching, to the protesting. It's like they're going around every little thing because apparently we don't have anybody out there to tell us what to do. And I'm looking at a nation of people who don't know jack. Now, when I made a couple of the videos concerning getting bills passed, because that's the only thing that can do away with some of these things, you put it into law. You put it into law that if an officer kill an unarmed black man who has been persecuted, who has been targeted as a hate crime towards, if you do anything to these people innocently, it will be an automatic 25 years in prison. That's reform. Why did I say it's reform? Because it'll make an officer think twice about pulling that trigger. Then of course we'll probably get shot in the leg. Then all of a sudden we'll start getting shot in the leg. But these people who have black faces, who rule over us, who are pretty much the gatekeepers or the overseers for these other folks that's above them. And I think some of them, by the look at their ugly mugs, meaning their faces, they're not originally what we'll call, I'm going to use the term, because I don't like to use that term. I use another term for all of us, but for this argument, I'm going to use this so we can get a better we can identify what we're explaining. That a lot of them, I think, are not originally African Americans. They are some from somewhere else, look like more Caribbeans and stuff like that. They're from the islands. I guarantee you, if you do Miss Sheila Jackson's back trace, I guarantee you her father or somebody is from somewhere else besides here originally. Which give us this notion, because, you know, we have this dynamic spirit that enters into a lot of people from other parts of the world, from the islands, Haiti, so and so. They have in some cases, the older folks have more like this animosity or something like that, in a way. But anyway, I want you guys to observe what you're seeing. Step back and look at what you're seeing, because you're seeing deception. You're seeing the pacifying. You're seeing them go around every other thing that needs to be done. So they're giving you things that you really don't need. Police reform. Who needs that? Why are they giving us that? We didn't ask for that, right? So with all the cop killing, wouldn't that sound a little more reasonable? Wouldn't that also, you'll make a law to protect blacks in America from police, that if they kill an unarmed black man innocently or whatever, that's an automatic 25 years. Or hell, you can even do 15 years minimum. And I guarantee you, that's the only reform that could be needed to reform these animals. Don't that make sense? Like, they make laws to protect the eagle. If you get caught killing an eagle, you face prison time. If they wanted to make a law to protect us, like I believe they got laws to protect everybody else, is why they're not killing everybody else in this country. That's just my opinion on that. Because you have representatives that represent each entity, ethnicity in America. You have your black congressional caucus who don't protect us. You have your Asian congressional caucus. You have your so and so. I'm just giving that. I use the Asian because that's more simple. You can make, can understand it more easily. What I'm saying, that they may have laws protecting them that we don't know about. So wouldn't that be a good move? Like, they're going all around this stuff, and I want you to sit back and observe what Miss Sheila E. Jackson is making a bill for. She's making a bill that we make Juneteenth a national holiday. That's what she's creating a bill for. You can't create a bill to get on a ballot or something, or you can't create a bill to say if any officer so and so and so will face 25 years, 15 years minimum. You couldn't make a bill to do that, to protect the people that look like you. So who's really handing her and any other of these cronies the paperwork to do, or to bring out publicly, to pacify the niggas, to pacify the uprising, to pacify the protests? They're going all around this, except getting to the details. And like that clown that I remember, I did a video showing him when he had a chance to talk to Hillary Clinton. I think it was a Black Lives Matter member or something like that, who had the chance to talk to Hillary Clinton and back. And Hillary asked him, what do you want? What do you want me to do? And you know what he said? He said he want her people to love us, blah, blah, blah. And Hillary said she can't change the hearts of people. And we see what we forgot. But we could change legislation and laws that help protect black people. So what's the problem? You mean to tell me we have all these black people that's supposed to be the NAACP and all this bullshit that's supposed to be, all it is that these are agents that you're watching. All of them are agents. they work for these people over them. They work for the government that's over them, that's been held by these other folks. So they send that down to them to give to us to pacify. Look, we're gonna send our cops to bow down before you on the knee and all this bullshit. Like, come on, man. We got to be waking up to this is bullshit. You trying to trick us. Sheila E. proposed a bill to so and so and so. And being that they're so wicked, they'll allow that. But let her, I'm blaming both of the parties. Both of them. Not them. I'm bringing both people on this one here. Now, if she was to create this bill for, about what I said earlier about police need to be accountable, charged and sent to prison, will they pass that law? Like, you need to give people a chance on that ballot. But see, it's not in the hands of the people. Because if it was in the hands of the people and they had that on that ballot, how many people you think will vote for that? That the police serve prison time for killing an unarmed black man innocently. You see? So why not we waking up to this mess that they're putting up before us? All these people work for these people. All of them. Everyone you see on television trying to cater up and all that, believe me, you're being beguiled. You're being tricked into stopping the madness. That's what they're doing. And it's so sad. Think about what I just said. Sheila E. proposes a bill to make Juneteenth a holiday. Out of everything going on, she want to propose a bill to make a holiday. You see, you bypassing the situation that we're going through right now. You're bypassing, you going around it. And that's what she's doing with this bill that she's trying to create to go up to so-and-so to pass it to make Juneteenth a national holiday. And that's what they want to make a bill about. Instead of fixing the legislation or having laws to protect us like you have laws to protect the LGBT communities. You see what I'm saying, people? This is the shit this is what's going on. You got to wake up to see this. It's the same old game they always been using. They sitting right there. You looking at Satan right in your eyes and his embodiment of the people who he's controlling. To see that all of these people are agents for his cause. Period. To lie and deceive. And that's what it is. Holla.